Hi, Gadzhi, welcome back. How are you? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining me. With God's grace, okay, thank you very much. What do you guys want to talk about? So, I don't know, I'm probably not going to be on like too late tonight. Because I don't know, I just don't really feel like it. Yeah. I don't know, I should maybe do a video or something. English charters and homelessness. Oh yeah. Yeah, so homelessness is still a big problem, but is it going to get worse? I don't know. What do you guys think? Make sure you like the live. Thank you all for joining me tonight, everybody. Yeah, try and get the shirt out, guys. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Can we get the lights up, guys, please? In which city do you live? I live in York, England. Where do you live? You said. Welcome in, everybody. We've got 6 people here. Hello, who have we got in here then? Can say hello if you don't mind. Come talk to me. If you've got any questions, health, fitness, anything like that, let me know. But yeah, I don't think I'm doing the workout stuff tonight. I'm just not really feeling it. I don't know, I'm just a bit, yeah. Hello, Welly. Hope you're well tonight. Is it Welly? Welcome in. Welcome to my live. Hope all is well, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'll be really appreciated. Make sure you like the live as well. Thank you for the like. Share this out if you can. Yeah, let me just I'm going to do a community post, I think. I don't think so, Gracia, yeah, but I've not looked into that, so I wouldn't really know. Hang on, bear with me a second, guys. So I did a poll the other day, which is worse for your health, morbid obesity or elite level bodybuilding, and 81% said morbid obesity. I was actually quite surprised at that because you oftentimes see elite level bodybuilders dying in their 20s, 30s, whatever. They could argue in terms of like health, in terms of like performance and stuff like that, then the obese people are worse off because they oftentimes can't really do anything because they're just that kind of because they're carrying so much weight around all the time. It's just so like bad on their system, and it's like it's non-functional weight. It's like it's like they're trying to squat a 300-pound like bar every time they stand up. I mean, imagine doing that, that would be not good, is it? but yeah, just so put post I'm gonna put money is the root of all evil, question mark. It's fun to do these polls sometimes to like kind of get people to interact. But the last one I did had 77 votes. I mean, that might be, I don't know if that's a new record, but yeah, they usually get about like 50 votes sometimes. So that's pretty good. It's good to see that my like polls are getting a good amount of interaction. So yeah, I hope everyone's well tonight. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. I try to join when I can because it's 2:50 where I'm at. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, so you can only join whenever you can, but so everyone's on their own time zones. But yeah, I need to try and get some more content out really. Like, just need to try and stay consistent because I know I made a video the other day talking about consistency, and so I need to stop procrastinating and all that. Just yeah, it can be a bit difficult sometimes though because you're trying to just keep going with it, but sometimes you feel like it's just not working and you're just like, I don't know. But just gotta try and stay positive and stay focused. Hello, Iman. I don't know really. I don't follow any of that stuff, so I don't really care, to be honest with you. But anyway, just have a quick drink. Anyway, yeah, just keep the chat flowing. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a bit boring tonight. Just don't have all the energy tonight. It's just yeah, I can't really force it, you know. But yeah, we're going to be making more gains, guys, you know. So just gotta think, you know, that when resting, making gains, you know. As long as you're not just resting all the time, but it's during your resting periods or when you're actually making gains. You can't just be like working out all the time. That's going to set you back. So you need to make sure you get your nutrition in, all the protein, the carbs, healthy fats. Just gotta make sure you getting it all dialed. I didn't take any of that, no. I think it's all a load of bullshit, to be honest. But yeah, I don't. No one's gonna coerce me into taking something like that. I'm just like, yeah. But anyway, hope everybody's had a good day today. A lot ended up taking it that didn't want to take it because they felt coerced, that they were like threatened with their jobs and stuff like that, and then yeah. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing well tonight. Well, I mean, yeah, I had to obviously have that. I mean, but I mean, yeah, like parents would give me that shit, but so that wasn't my choice. To be fair, I think there's certain things that's like sort of that you should probably get. Like for example, if you go on holiday, then you might want to get some of them. If you say going to like one of these tropical countries, you don't want to be getting like yellow fever and stuff like that, malaria, dengue fever, that kind of stuff. You don't want to be getting any of that stuff. That can be quite nasty and deadly. So yeah, so I think that I'm not like anti-V. Like I just think we have to just kind of be like careful about the ones that we take and just like make sure that we're not taking stuff that isn't like good for you. You know, you wanna yeah, I'm back. Yeah. yeah, I need to try and get some more videos out. So I don't know what to talk about. Does anyone have any ideas of something I could make a video about? So I'm going to start doing the stuff about like the traveling soon. Once I start that, so I'm looking forward to starting my traveling adventures. I'm just getting that itchy feet to just go. I just wanna, like, yeah, just start a new life, and yeah, and so I need to get a sleeping bag, I think, and probably a suitcase, because I'll need to travel with my stuff. We've got like a PA system, but then I'm gonna have to charge that freaking thing up. So I'll have to charge my PA system and charge my generator up, and it's, yeah. You have very good flat walls. What you mean flat walls? They're sloping. What you on about? You're just trying to be funny or something. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good day today. If you've got any questions, put them in the chat. Keep it appropriate though. You're on about the plastering. Alright, okay. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a new build, that's why. I literally moved into this like about 2 years ago or so. It was completely brand new. So that's probably why it looks so good, but yeah, could be worse, you know. I don't know. I just wish they're a bit more lively in here, you know. I don't know what to do, really. I don't know. People, I guess, just find me boring, whatever. I'm gonna try and get more videos out, I guess. Good workmanship, yeah. Yeah, suppose. Silent neighbours is a bonus, yeah. That's good. Why is this freaking thing not coming on? Hang on. Alright. Should be on. Yeah, it's on there. It's just a charger. It was showing red even when I turned it on, so I don't know, maybe just been glitching out on me or something, but whatever. Anyway. But yeah. But yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? YouTube dead these days, I find, unless there's drama. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? Do you think maybe people might start coming over more now with like TikTok ban in the US, that maybe people would start coming to YouTube a bit more? Maybe they'll go to Instagram, or I don't know, but yeah, because it's like the US is like, you know, quite a big portion of like the TikTok people. So some are saying that like the reason they actually banned TikTok was actually because they're probably going to try and buy it out. So it could be some freaking corporation has like lobbied the government to have it banned in the US. So then something like Meta, or maybe like Musk, or maybe the Amazon, one of those companies will buy it out. So yeah, I think that could be what's going to happen. You know, so I don't know what you guys think. Like, I remember someone was suspecting that Elon Musk would buy TikTok out, because you're gonna have a lot of people complaining about TikTok in the UK, in the US, and be like, "Oh, I want my TikTok back," and all that, and maybe they'll buy it off. Maybe they'll have some deal where they can have it in the US, but they'll have to like buy it off them or something. You could get your pump on to attract viewers. I was talking about that earlier about like how about like the working out and the hardly any clothes. But I'm like, I just don't really want to be doing that right now. I just don't feel like doing it. I'm just kind of tired and just kind of not, if that's what you meant. But yeah, it looks like my back's been coming on lately, and yeah, just about consistent, slow progress, really, isn't it? And hello, Squirrel, how you doing? Hope all is well with you. Welcome to my live. Yeah. Hello, Lewis. Good to see you again. How have you been today? Not really. I don't know the topic really. I don't really. I'm just kind of like I don't know. I was talking earlier about just random shit really. So yeah, I don't usually have a topic. Like it just goes wherever it goes, kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not really doing my workout tonight. I just can't be asked. Like I'm just kind of just not feeling up to that. It's best to not overtrain because you're just gonna end up doing damage. You're just gonna end up even more tired the next day. Like I don't want to feel like groggy or anything. So yeah, because I went like pretty hard the last couple of days. So it's important to give yourself a rest because I did like full body workout yesterday. How is social life in York like? It's just shit everywhere pretty much. It's just, I mean, I guess it's all right for like these students or whatever, and how's the generator? I've only tried it out with the solar panel thing, and it was just not kicking out much power. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll probably just have to like put it somewhere when I go. I don't know. I'll have to like maybe I'll have to just kind of pop by someone's house and just like do it there. I don't know, because I'm also gonna have a PA system that I'm gonna have to charge that up, and yeah. So I don't know what you suggest, but you was going on about like libraries or something, and you can charge stuff up in there for free. I'm like, that sounds too good to be true. I was talking to someone about that earlier, and they thought, yeah, that was probably not right. Stuart just did a good workout, an hour session last night, was 10 reps, just up to 15 now, and he'd done well, worked hard. Well, that's good that he's making progress. It's like progressive overload, isn't it? Just upping the ante every time, and you're going to get consistent results. So, yeah, it's all about going harder than last time. Harder than friggin' last time! Yeah. I've seen Jesse's channel has grown hugely. Yeah, his was at like 1.8 I think 1.86K when I first saw it. At the time, mine was on 1.2 something K, and now his is on 2.58K, or whatever it is now. Mine's on 1.6K, so his is growing faster than mine. So 46 in the chat. Yeah, it's I don't really get many in mine. I guess it's just yeah, it's on 2.58K. Yeah. So I don't know. It's but yeah, you'll see it in this chat, but there's only about maybe 4 or 5 people actually active in the chat. I guess they're all just kind of watching in the background, I guess. You get a lot of lurkers, I don't know, that they're not really saying anything, they're just kind of viewing in the background. It's like, even like, I'll get that sometimes, but there's only like 4 people here now, so. The most I've had on YouTube on this channel was probably about 50 something, but that was a while ago. It might pick up more for you, Jamie, when you hit the roads. Yeah, I think that's part of the reason I want to do it, because I know that it'll probably, yeah, I'll see more progress with it. People will be interested, and I'll tell people where I'm going, and I'll show people different locations and things. But yeah, Thing is, I'm only gonna be able to go like for so far at a time, like, because I'm gonna have to keep coming back, basically. So yeah. Otherwise, I'll just keep out. But anyway, um, but yeah, just I was looking at a channel like a kind of UK nomads, I think they're called, or something like they were talking about how to not get found, basically, like how to stay kind of like stealth, basically, because a lot of people like leave footprints, for example, and then if you do leave footprints, you gotta make sure to like kind of um, to hide your footprints or something, and because you don't want people to then find your spot. So yeah, you just gotta be careful when you're doing that kind of stuff. Try to keep your noise to a minimum. It's kind of common sense stuff, really, isn't it? You know. But obviously, it's not like that big of a deal if you're out in like the sticks somewhere. But depends how busy it gets out there, you know, and your spot. Yeah. Anyway, if anybody's got any questions, put them in the chat, please. Share this out if you can. That'd be really appreciated. But yeah, I'm just hoping it's going to start to pick up because it'll maybe I can start attracting a new kind of like community. So yeah, because if I start doing stuff on like wild camping, let's say, then people will be, oh yeah, that's cool. But I was talking to someone today, and they were like, oh, well, you could just use a youth hostel, then you can charge your stuff up and things like that, and just go to the shower. And I'm like, I don't really want to because it's going to end up costing me a bunch of money that I just don't really want. I want to try and do things as cheaply as I can. You know, I can be a bit of a cheapskate, but so I literally go for freaking buy, well, not even buy a lot of my food anymore. I literally go to like, go around to like people's houses and get it for free. I'm really looking forward to the wild camping series. Yeah, so I can show people where I'm going and stuff, and yeah, I try to do some lives and some videos and stuff on that. Talk about like my experiences. Yeah, I might do like Whitby. I might do different places like that. I want to do Dalby Forest. I might do that actually like on my first trips. Maybe I'll go up like the north, that way, kind of towards like Newcastle way, maybe Kielder, and then like maybe I'll go to like Lake District. Favorite book? I don't know. There's actually a book that I would recommend for self-improvement called Psycho-Cybernetics, but I haven't read through it all. But the bits I've seen, it's quite. I think it's an important one if you're finding that you have self-image issues and that might be affecting your consciousness. Hello, Eloise, welcome back. Hope all is well with you. But hope everybody's had a blessed day today. So what does everyone make of the whole TikTok ban? I think that, like I say, who knows, it could be that they're trying to get Musk or whoever to buy it out because, you know, it's like, why do they care so much about, like, so talking with someone, right, about like this whole thing, you know, it's the people are, oh, you know, CCP's buy, you know, they're spying on you, blah, 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 and it's like people are so bothered about that, right, that they're stealing your data, but yet Meta steals, or not steals, that they take your data and they don't even like compensate you for it. So yeah, there's actually stuff out there that like, I think like there's actually apps and stuff that you can get on your phone where you can actually get paid compensation for selling your data that you would otherwise be sharing to other companies anyway. So, but yeah, it's like, why are people so bothered about this TikTok thing? I mean, there's like, I think that, you know, a lot of shit going on there, but like, that happens everywhere, you know? I don't really, I don't know. I sold all my data last time and had to buy more data. In the end, I lost money. Jamie, what you mean? I was talking about that, you know, like that company selling you data, like your personal data to companies like But apparently there's this whole thing about TikTok, and the whole privacy thing, and it's not a very good company to say the least. But yeah, all these other companies, they're all right though. Apparently, Meta and all that. Yeah, we're not going to ban them, are we? Hi, Emilio. How you doing? Because to me, they're all just as bad as each other. All these corporate greedy companies. So yeah, I think they're just trying to like maybe get someone of the like Musk or someone like that to buy it out. Oh, thank you, Emilio. So I don't know what you guys think. Do you think that someone's going to buy out TikTok and then it ends up being available again in America? Because I don't know, like it just seems a bit sus to me, the whole situation. But I actually didn't think they were going to do it. But there's people like are really mad about it, because some people like literally it's their livelihood. They perhaps should have tried to build up a separate account somewhere else, I guess, if they probably knew that it was possible to happen. So I guess you can't really complain too much if you haven't got a backup. But it is what it is. Still not good, but like, you're probably going to end up losing a lot of money from that, at least in the short term. But you just got to deal with it, I guess. Just yeah. But a lot of them will be pissed off because they're not getting the attention on them now. They just have these like really kind of unhinged views on things. Yeah, it's 1,399. Yeah, nearly 1,400. So just keep grinding. Yeah, share the live if you can, guys. That'd be really appreciated. If you've got any more questions, put them in the chat. I don't know what else we can talk about really, but let me know. Yeah, I just need to get out there and do my stuff. Also, I'm planning to like promote my channel whilst I'm doing my busking and stuff, so I could like market it that way. Would you consider doing a solo camp in the local woods with your new equipment? Yeah, but I want to try and go further afield. Like I said, I'm going to go like out kind of way away from where I live. I want to just like go like far afield and just yeah, because I'm just like I just want to be far away. I don't know. That's what I'm feeling right now. Just get far away from where I am. It'll just feel refreshing to me, like just to be somewhere far away from where I am right now. But yeah, I hope everyone's well tonight. Share this out if you can. That'd be really appreciated. If you've got any questions, put them in the chat. Has anyone got any more questions? But yeah, it'd be nice if I had someone to actually travel with, like a woman, but I don't know. Maybe I'll try and meet someone while I'm traveling. Maybe while I'm doing my stuff, I don't know. I could, yeah, maybe one of them maybe we catch each other's eye and it's like, that's, things could happen, but as long as you're not like trying to make things happen like that, then as long as you're not trying to chase after it, then things can happen. So it's just about trying to do what you love to do. The right person you'll come across when you're not thinking about it. So the more you think about these things, the more you're just kind of setting yourself up to fail. Like, we shouldn't be too kind of invested in the outcome of things. Become more kind of chill, more in the present moment is what I'd say. That would be my advice if I had to give any. Who's still in the chat? Oh yeah, you're still there. But yeah, I don't know. Just I'll be showing off like the resistance bands and stuff. Like, I'll be saying like, this is how you keep fit. Do you go to the woods picking mushrooms like we do in Latvia now? You mean like magic mushrooms? You're getting like stoned. Yeah. Not gonna be like recommending that stuff because could get in some trouble. Mushrooms, so yummy. What kind of mushrooms are you talking about? Anyway, I don't know. On 8:44 p.m. Not edible mushrooms. There are many species, right? No, I've not, Lewis. No, I'm probably just gonna end up on my own. Really, that's fine, I guess. It'll be okay. But yeah, we'll just see what happens. You know, who knows what's gonna happen. So have to be careful with mushrooms. Picking many can be very dangerous. Yeah, that's true. Do enjoy your own company at times, but yeah, I'm starting to get to a point where I'm starting to want to maybe like find someone I could settle down with, but I'm like, well, at the same time, I want to still be free to travel and do things I want to do. So it's like trying to find that where you can find someone to go with you and you both go together. Yes, snakes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, edible mushrooms. Oh, not not magic mushrooms then. Yeah. Anyway. Woman, yeah, it would be nice to have one, but it's just, I don't know, seems to be a lot harder to get that these days. A lot of them are not even interested anymore. A lot of them have just kind of checked out of the dating thing. Even a lot of men have as well now, but they found that on average, women are on average more checking out of dating altogether, and just completely focusing on themselves. But you might say, well, that's good, but like in the long run, is it though? Because some people end up just being lonely in the long run, you know? Because they decided to be more selfish and then they ended up actually regretting that, and they're struggling to find someone because they're getting a bit old. Well, yeah, 200 nationalities, so What's your point? Yeah, I don't know what else to really say. I'm probably gonna wrap it up pretty soon, I think. Make sure you like the live, guys. I've not really, yeah. Women these days don't want to go traveling, Jamie, real shame. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I guess it's just, why, I don't know, I guess that they're so focused on like academic shit or whatever that oftentimes all that shit's just gonna make them miserable anyway. Like, they want to try and become a boss babe or something, just so that they can become feeling just like empty and just they think, oh, why is it that I'm single and why blah blah blah. I thought I was gonna find my Prince Charming because I'm strong and I'm a strong independent woman, but if anything, that turns a lot of guys off. I mean, e.g. in multicultural London, potpourri, a man can meet any woman he likes. So what do you mean? What do you mean? Like, what's that got to do with it? I mean, like you're not guaranteed to find anyone, no matter where you're from. I mean, I guess you could say the chances are good in London, but then it's like there's more competition as well. Yeah, it's just dating as a whole is just dying off. It's just nobody seems to want to commit as much these days. I think there's people just don't want to commit to anything these days. Because with commitment, it's like it takes sacrifice. People don't want to sacrifice anything. They don't understand that certain sacrifices have to be made for the greater good. Like if you just like, but you got to weigh up like, do you want to sacrifice something for something else? Like, but. Yeah, I hope everybody's had a good day. But sacrifice is something that is like a big part of life, I would say. Is like, if you want something so bad, then you'll sacrifice anything to get it. It's kind of like a test of like whether you want it so bad. It's like, are you willing to sacrifice all this other stuff that you also wanted, but you decide, you know what, actually, I want this more, so I'm going to sacrifice that for now at least. Like, for example, some people will sacrifice even spending time with their family, which might not be, might not sound good in the moment, but like, if you find that it's distracting you from becoming who you should be, then maybe it's for the best. But I wouldn't say you should completely cut off certain things out of your life either. But maybe you want to say sacrifice watching social media all day or watching TV all day, because that isn't a very high ROI activity. And instead put the money into learning things, reading books, or just like learning new skills, like learning an instrument or something like that. Because then you can put that to use down the line. It's got some value. You can become a musician. You can make money from that, or you can even teach other people it as well. So you can learn skills, and then you can then teach those skills and get paid for it. Like, for example, you learn how to make a website, for example, and then you can teach others how to do it, or you can build them for people. using different platforms like Fiverr or whatever, and you can sell your services. So if you have all these skills, then you can actually teach them. It all comes down to what are you passionate about, what kind of value you want to bring to people that you actually have a passion for. So, because otherwise you're probably not going to stick to it. Yeah. So I made a video about that a while ago, and I think that, I guess it ultimately comes down to what do you value out of life the most. But I would say most of the time you should really just stick to your passion, really, unless you're just one of these people that is like motivated by becoming super rich. But then you got to question to yourself, like, why do I need all this money? Why is it more important than living out my passion? And once more ways to make passive income. Yeah, well, it's going to be about like, the reality is that most of it isn't truly passive. I mean, there is things like crypto mining and stuff like that. Crypto staking as well, that can be an option. Or things like, what is it? Peer-to-peer lending, there's stock market investing, but you need some capital to start with. But that can be like become like a passive income in the long run if you just might look at putting some money into that. And that could be like something for content, where I put money into S&P 500, see what happens. Because I was watching a channel and he grew like something like 10% in like 3 months. Like, so he's been putting money in every day, put £5 a day in, and his portfolio grew by 10%. So all that money that is put in, it's all accumulated so fast. Would you buy gold? No. Gold's too much of a long-term thing, I would say. Whereas with things like stocks, is that like they tend to, I mean, yeah, it's kind of long-term as well, but gold can dip down for like decades. I mean, it might be good to buy a bit of it, but I wouldn't really have it as your main asset personally. But this is not financial advice. I'm just saying that's not what I would do. If you look at the track record for gold price, that the track record for gold, let's see, like, but I personally wouldn't do it. Like, let's just have a look at the goldprice.org. So let's see what it's saying. I mean, yeah, it's just hard to know like the exact time to buy in. But to be fair though, it's gone up quite steep the last few months. But how long is it going to continue to do that for? Hi Alfie, how you doing? Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. So to be fair, it has gone up like by a good amount. But the thing is though, that doesn't necessarily take into account inflation. But then again, it's like it has gone up from about almost double what it was, say 10 years ago. So it is actually looking pretty good. But I don't know, maybe you could buy some, but it's just like anything really, it's just don't invest more than you're willing to lose. But with some, yeah, I think the best thing to do is diversify your investments. That way, it sort of it kind of like balances out any like kind of losses, really. Because let's say there's one of your investments goes down in value, but if all the rest of them are going up, then chances are it's probably still going to be going up overall. So that's what I would suggest, that you don't just put it in one, because you don't know if that's gonna go up and down. It's not really reliable a lot of the time with these volatile markets. But if you diversify it, then that could be safer. But it might be lower returns, but it's safer and it's more foolproof, I would say, than a lot of these investments that are, I remember selling copy DVDs at my local comic in 2002. Oh yeah, I remember I used to get like copied games. Like I think my uncle used to do it actually, like where he would copy games and then give them to me. Because there was a way to do it. Like I don't know. You must have to have some kind of machine to do it, I guess. I used to have a chipped Xbox actually, where I would go down to Blockbusters and I would rent games for a cheap price, and then just burn it into the Xbox, and then I would have it there forever. So yeah, it was. I can't remember what it cost for the chipped thing. I don't know if it was 50 or £100 or whatever it were, but it was. It was worth it because like you end up like saving so much on these games. Like, I could literally go get a brand new game from Blockbusters that would have probably cost like 30 quid for like almost like 10% of that. Yeah, I remember do that as well, Jamie. Why did you do that? They had like 20 games on my Xbox, and the good thing about it is it was all like on my Xbox. It meant I was not hoarding loads of games like in their cases and shit. It was like, yeah, I'd rent games and copy them and sell and play them. It was good times. Oh yeah, that's that nostalgia right there, isn't it? Oh yeah, Bluetooth in what is it? Bluetooth in to people in it. Like Bluetooth in songs. I remember that as well. Back in the old days of like, because he had these like ringtones, he had these songs on his phone, like, and he sent them to me. Yeah, good memories. Yeah. You mean infrared? Oh yeah, infrared. You mean hi, fruit mad world. Hope you well. Why don't you do all these things then? I am doing soon. Fuck me. Just yeah, hold your horses. Yeah, I'm just like getting everything set up for it. I need to get it all set up. Oh, you're on about the investments. I'm just a bit kind of. I thought you was on about the camping stuff, but investments, like, it's just I'm a bit kind of, you could say a bit apprehensive about it, but that's just me personally. But I don't know. It's just I'm gonna need to try and go through it with my dad or something. And yeah, I don't know. It's just a lot of money. If I'm gonna put like a lot of money into it, then I'm like, I need to make sure that I'm doing things properly. Yeah, please be patient. Yeah, I can only do one thing at a time. But I do want to invest. Like, want to put it into some kind of investment portfolio. To like, yeah, probably like dump a few grand into that, into some kind of investment fund. And I probably will invest some of the profits that I make from street performing. That's something I might try and do. I just like cash it in and then just like invest it. But yeah, need a good fund managers. Why? I mean, it's just as long as you kind of like know what you're doing and like you just put your money into a, say, whatever like platform that you can do the Vanguard S&P 500 index, and then you can, yeah, you just set it and forget it pretty much, and then let the dividends come in. They know what they're doing. I would say the best thing is just to like, personally, I would say just diversify it and just like in an index fund or an ETF, and then just forget about it. Just let it accumulate. It's probably best not to keep looking at it because it's going to go up, it's going to go down, but you know that it's going to trend upwards in the long run. Yeah, because they say like, if you put £5 a day into one of these investments, then I think after about so many years, like a couple of decades, 2 3 decades, or whatever, you're gonna be up to like six figures in there, if not more. It all depends on like how the trends go with the returns, but I mean, like, yeah, past results don't, kind of predict future outcomes really. So you have to obviously just be responsible and, like I said, only invest what you're willing to lose. But chances are, in the long run, if you wait it out, then it should be worth it. So as long as you're not like having to just withdraw the money too quickly. And then there's a lot of times there's fees of withdrawing money early as well. Like if you have to, because they give it out every so often, but I've heard about you getting like fees for like taking the money out like right away. See if you get any more donations. Yeah, I'll do like the busking and stuff. And what's that? Blueprints payout. What's that? What do you mean? And about a platform. I've heard Trading 212 is probably one of the best ones. Not sponsored, by the way, but I've heard they have like the lowest fees on it. So, because the problem is that some of these sites have high fees. So yeah, you've obviously got to look at like what are the fees for cashing out and all that. Because yeah, you might end up like losing half your money in fees or something. So just be careful, like. You just gotta go through all the small print and all that, haven't you? Oh yeah, thank you. What's your name anyway? Fruit Mad World. But yeah, moral of the story, just don't invest more than you can lose. And just, yeah, diversify it so that you're spreading your risk. I think would be the best for most people. Best to not just follow all these stupid trends of like stock picking, because oftentimes they don't know what they're talking about. And just because something might seem to be trending upwards doesn't mean it's going to last forever. Like that, I mean, and it might just end up crashing to nothing. Like these kind of like more kind of like, not the biggest companies, like there might be some like obscure company or something that seems like it's going well, like one of these startups or something like that. Now, oh, maybe this would be a good company to invest in. Well, how do you know? It could completely crash at any moment. So that's why I say diversifying is generally going to be a safer option, even if it's a chance of, making less money. But yeah, so yeah, got any more questions, guys? Let's Mark, all right. When you're doing this, give some tips. Yeah. So I'll make content about that when I start doing that. So maybe people will be interested in investments and stuff. But my kind of like strategy would be using some of the earnings to invest it, because I might as well just try and accumulate it instead of it just like sitting in a bank to lose value over time, because we've got this constant inflation going on. So you try and like save your money up, but then it's just constantly losing value. Like, so why would I want to do that? I mean, it's pretty much inevitably gonna lose value in the long run. How much I've got to invest, I don't want to say, like, it's not really anybody's business, but I have like a decent amount, but I'm like but I'm just probably going to put some in and then kind of trickle it in over time with the earnings that I'm getting from the performing, and just like, yeah, I'm gonna just probably try and do that. So I'm gonna make some good returns, hopefully. Just start off slow. Yeah. It's just like I said, this guy who's putting like £5 a day, and he's already seeing some like pretty good returns just doing it for 3 months. So yeah, so even if I just say I had £5 or whatever I make, I could still keep most of it and just use it for whatever I want. But in the long run, I could then just use that money to buy a house or something with cash, and then maybe then I could have a like family house or something. I don't know, because I want to think about my future and like what I want in the long run. Because I'm thinking, well, yeah, I mean, it's great if I do this traveling now, but then in the long run, it'd be nice to have a family house that I can use to like start a family, and then because then otherwise it's going to end up with like a high rent cost probably when you like have a family, because a lot of people like they have quite sort of kind of like high costs of to like say renting a house for decades of trying to raise a family. But if you own a house, then in the long run, it's probably going to be better off, because you end up with equity from that. So how come you just thought about this now and not earlier? I have thought about it for a while, but it's just never really got round to really kind of doing it. Probably because of like, kind of fears and, procrastination and stuff. But I get to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm kind of just to a point where I'm like, I just need to go for things, do things with my life, and start investing my money, because otherwise it's like, what am I doing with my money? It's just going to lose value. I was trying to invest to make more money, right? Yeah, so I would just say like just what you like try and like maybe put it into some kind of diversified portfolio. Probably going to be best in the long run. Like even if you do see some losses in the short term, but you never know. It could could really like go up over time, but I would say like more kind of medium term kind of strategy. Then, like I said, you could then use it to buy a house. Like if you put in a few quid a day, then in about a few years it could be worth 6 figures. And it's just like, I think that's the only way we're actually going to be able to get like in the housing market pretty much. I mean, like, and actually get on the housing ladder, or whatever you call it, the property ladder. Is first invest your money. So what you could do, say, like, what some people could do is like save up every penny and then put it into investments. Like, say if they can save up, like, I don't know, 10,000 in a year, but they put all that money into investments. After a few years, they can maybe like almost double that value from the dividends from that money. So instead of it just being stuck in a bank for all that time, like they might look at their, like their amount of money they're on 100K, and then 10 years they might be on 200, 300,000. So it's about playing the long game, I guess. But the stock isn't worth much at the moment. It's only penny stocks. We'll go look into the S&P 500 index. Like, let's have a look. The average returns are about 10% for like the last century. And even if it's going down now, it's not going to do that forever. Like, they're inevitably going to, DWP check all banks accounts now. Yeah, you'll just have to like you might have to just kind of have somebody else help you out with it. Then I don't know. Maybe someone can help you out if you got like family or friends that can help you out. So that it doesn't get tracked. You have to have 10k in your bank now and you can't claim benefit. Yeah, something like, I mean, they keep changing the rules, but yeah, so I've got the S&P 500 index, and it's, let's have a look. Like if you look at it from, let's go to even just 1 month, and yeah, like it's even grown from then. Like if you look at 6 months, you can see a upward trend of it, like, and you'd be getting dividends off your money. So even if it goes down slightly, but you still be getting like, so let's say your stock is worth a certain amount. Let's say you put in £1,000, and then for a few years it drops like by 2%, let's say. So the amount is worth a little bit less, but you're still getting your like so many percent a year in dividends. You can take more than £1,500 in cash out your bank. What you mean in one go? So you just have to like kind of, what if it's split over multiple accounts? Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't really know like everything about that kind of stuff, but you're just gonna have to like probably take it out in cash, and then maybe like you'll have to, I don't know. I have heard that about something about trading 2-on-2 or something, and S&P 500, that you don't have to pay capital gains tax unless unless it's over a certain amount. So I don't know, but just go and do your research. If you can save all that pit up over the years, just keep taking out before it goes over 6k. Oh yeah, you can't buy more than 1.5k a day in Bitcoin, or 5k a week limit via your bank. Yeah, mine won't even let me do Bitcoin or anything. So I remember like I was trying to like invest or something, or withdraw it to my bank from Uphold. I think I was trying to do, but it rejected it, saying that my bank wouldn't let me. So I think my bank just doesn't allow anything to do with crypto, which is shit. It's bullshit, really. But they're going about, oh, it's not safe or whatever. It's like, well, I don't know. I mean, I understand, things can happen with crypto, like dodgy things, but it's like there's people that use it that are not criminals. Nationwide account, does that let you do crypto or something? I was bulk buying silver and trying to flip it, but I always made a loss. Yeah, I think probably like dollar cost averaging might be better than to just putting bits in every so often, and maybe that way you can just kind of make like that way, because let's say if you put in a bit in here and it makes a loss, but then you put in a bit here, when it's dropped down, and it's like, okay, it's dropped here, but like that's fine because it's going to jump back up. So I made a win here, then I put a bit in here, it goes down a little bit, that's fine because I put a bit in here, it comes up. So even if it does that, it's fine. Like it, yeah, you'll lose bits, but then you'll gain bits as well. That's and you get paid 4 p.m. the working day before with Monzo. It's a good bank. Yeah, I've heard about Monzo, but there's a lot of them coming out, like Revolut and all online banks, and I don't know. I don't really bother with all that stuff. I've just had like TSB for a long time, but it's kind of useless because, like I said, you can't really do crypto with it. So yeah. But not that I really want to invest in crypto anyway. But hang on, Timmy. Hang on, is that Timmy? Yeah. Yeah. So if you are following XRP, you will see that it all fluctuates with the moon eclipses and full moons. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah. Why is it? Because people tend to be more superstitious on those kind of times or something, is it? People tend to pull out more on those days, is it? Be interesting to look at that. What about things like Mercury retrograde? Does that have an effect on it? Some people go on about that affects people's moods or something. But then could it be a self-fulfilling prophecy? Oh, Fruit is Timmy. I was changed his name. I thought it was somebody else or something, but yeah. Anyway. At the start the meme was shoot the moon. Oh yeah. Right. But personally, I would think it would be safer doing stocks, but I don't know, because crypto's very volatile. And you could do stable coins and just like stake them. I mean, like what is it? USDT. Like, let's have a look and see what you can get for that. It will help you see then to buy or when to buy. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. It's saying you can earn up to 20% on the wallet, but I don't know if it's legit though. But yeah, it's just see 6.5 APY on one of them, but then one of them saying you earn up to 22%. That sounds a bit too good to be true. So yeah, I'd have to have a look into it really. But with stablecoins, they tend to be more safer in that they're not volatile because they track pretty well with the you know like the US dollar. I buy and sell gadgets also sometime at CEX. They pay decent prices. You mean like flip items or something? But then the CEX are going to take a cut from that. I don't know. I remember trading some stuff in once at cash converters and cash generator, but I was like to try and get rid of some of my games that I weren't playing. But they didn't really give you like that much for them because they're like old games, really. So, but yeah. Everybody's had a good day today. I'm gonna get off here soon, I think. But yeah, I just need to try and get on with the like the traveling and stuff. CX or fair, to be honest, depending on what you are selling. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, and it just gotta see what you can get, but anyway. Anything else you want to say, guys, before I go? Yeah, probably gonna get off here, I guess. So, yeah. Everybody take care. I shall, yeah. Yeah, you take care, Lewis. Right, I'll see you all in the next one. All right, take care.